its mind over matter. New York. Members of Americans' professional and managerial classes have always left college confident of at least one thing. They had taken their last test. From here on, they could rely on charm, cunning, and or a record of accomplishment of propel them up to corporate leader. But that's not necessarily true any longer. A growing number of companies, from General Motors Group to American Express CO, are not longer faced with traditional job interviews. Instead, they are requiring applicants for many white-collar jobs, from top executives down, to submit to a series of paper and pencil tests, role-playing exercise, simulated decision-making exercise, and brain teaser. Others put candidates through a long series of interviews by psychologists or trained interviewers. The tests are not about mathematics or grammar, not about any of the basic technical skills for which many production, sales, and clerical workers have long been tested. Rather, employers want to evaluate candidates on intangible qualities. Is she creative and entrepreneurial? Can he lead and coach? Is he flexible and capable of learning? Does she have passion and a sense of urgency? How will he function under pressure? Most important, will the potential requite fit the corporate culture? Test tests which can take from an hour to 2 days are all part of a broader trend. Companies are getting much more careful about hiring, said Paul Ray, the chairman of the Association of Executive Search Consultants. 10 years ago, candidates could win a top job with the right look and the right answer to questions such as, why do you want this job? Now many are having to face questions and exercise intended to learn how they get this done. They may, for example, have described in great detail not one sheer accomplishment but many, so that patterns of behavior emergent. They may face questions such as, Who is the best manager you ever worked for and why? Or what is your best friend like? The answer, psychologist says, reveal much about a candidate's management style and about himself or herself. And reason for the interrogations is clear. Many hires work out badly. About 35% of recently hired senior executives are judges, pharaohs. According to the Center for Creative Leadership in Greensboro, North Carolina, which surveyed nearly 500 chef executives. The cause of bringing the wrong person on board is sometimes searching and training can cost from $5,000 for a lower level manager to $215,000 for a top executive. Years of corporate downsizing, a trend that has surfaced layers of management, has also increased the potential damage that one bad executive can do. With the pace of change accelerating in markets and technology, companies want to know how the executive will perform, not just how he or she has performed. Years ago, employers looked at the experience. Has a candidate done this before? Said Harold P. Weinstein, Executive Vice President of Caliper, a personal testing and consulting firm in Princeton, New Jersey. But having experience in a job does not guarantee that you can do it in a different environment. At this point, most companies have not shifted to these practices. Some do not see the need or remain unconvinced that such testing is worth the cost. But human resource specialist says anecdotal evidence suggestion that white-collar testing is growing in popularity. What has brought so many employers around to testing is a sense of the limitation in the usual job interview, with so little information on which to base a decision. Most people hire people daily life rather than the most competent person, said Orphy Owens, a psychologist in Snohomish, Washington, who sized up executive candidates. Research has shown he said that most decision makers make their hiring decision in the first 5 minutes of an interview and spend the rest of the time rationalizing their coach. Besides, with advice on how to land a better job about as common as a $10 bill, many people are learning to play the interview game. Even companies that have not started extensive testing have touted their hiring practice. Many now do background checks. For example, looking for signs of drug use, violence, or sexual harassment. But the more comprehensive testing aims to measure skills in communication, analysis, and organization, attention to the detail, and management style, personality traits, and motivation that behavior scientists say predicts performance. Okay, just that. So thank you, Sha.